So we don't, you know what I'm saying, classify them, but we're not going to sit here and start throwing shade at a group of guys that we don't know nothing about or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We want to be better than that. I see a lot of content creators doing that. They're making a straw man. It's called a bitch niggerdom. Yeah, it's going around. It's spreading like wildfire as well. Just bashing a group of men that they don't understand, that they see getting a bunch of women, but instead of them improving themselves, they just keep whining about it, whining and whining and whining about this certain group of guys, right? Studying this group of guys, goofies. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna stay on the other side of that. We're not Chads or Tyrones or whatever. We're go-getters, man. You know, we're wolves, we're businessmen. We're travelers. We're Sigma International. You know what I mean? But we don't throw shade at other groups of men like a bunch of hoes. Yeah, we don't do stuff like that over here. We got better things to do. You guys smash that like button. Let's keep it going.
Have lost that self-respect, and yet they still expect men to treat them like queens. And let's be clear, the red pill hasn't poisoned the
I'm a
minds of
veteran.
men. It has liberated them. It has opened their eyes to
Absolutely.
the reality of modern dating, making them more aware of what to look for, what to avoid, and what to no longer tolerate from modern women. It's not that men don't respect women, it's that they're no longer handing it out to those who don't deserve it.
Now, I don't consider myself red pill because a lot of those red pill guys have a community of guys that they want to acknowledge and show respect to, and anyone outside of that group they don't want to show respect to. But those guys in that group will be looking at content creators like me and other guys like me getting ideas, see all that going down. So I don't really care. But when you're still like RP adjacent, meaning like you're talking about men's improvement, stuff like that, you know, you get drug into this regardless, right? When women are categorizing you, you know, they're talking about any male podcaster that's not pandering to women. They call, had someone call me one of these, like, oh, I've never even identified as that. And she's in my comment section talking this way, you know, and I'm just talking about self-improvement and watching out for women. So they use this kind of language, man, to put you in this box. It's pretty sad. And they want to make you into the boogeyman. You're the straw man boogeyman. Like you're the problem now. You know, it's weird, and I don't understand any man that allows women or media to frame things that way. So you're not man enough to decipher good information from bad information, and you need your woman or the powers that be to tell you what you can and you can't watch and to censor what you can and you can't see. That's weird. That's so weird. And they move like this and they think it's normal. The good thing is God gave you the eyes to see. Continue to do what y'all got to do and pay them no, never mind. Stay focused on your purpose. Get your money right. Brothers, hear me out, man. Passport and everything that you need costs you less than $200 unless you're trying to get it expedited. That's not that much. That's less than a date. Brothers, you can also take your own passport picture. There's plenty of online apps or whatever that you can use. You don't have to worry about going to the little place and taking it there. You can fill out all the paperwork before going down there. What are you waiting for? The place, they're always super friendly. There's never really a line whenever I set my appointments up for me and my son. I'm not trying to advertise passports. I get paid nothing. I'm just telling you, for less than $200, you could get a passport and the world could be your date. Any woman you want. Now you can get flights overseas, man. It don't cost too much. Go on vacation and live your life. Or you can continue to sit around and listen to American Women Redefine Dating and tell you that you're not supposed to be able to watch whatever you want, to take in whatever information you want to listen to and decipher it on your own. You need a woman like a mammy to decipher it for you. What world do we live in? What world do we live in where this is going on and considered normal? Get your passports, man. That's all I can say.
Men haven't become bitter. They've become smarter. They're choosing wisely, walking away from toxic behavior, and no longer tolerating women who
Absolutely.
bring nothing but demands and drama.
Where are all the women
You
who
already
lost
know,
their male
James.
partners to red pill content? Front
Ah,
and center,
see, here we
please. Because
go.
I want to know what happened. I want to know how he started off when y'all got together and how red pill content changed him. And
Listen, all right. Y'all just categorizing every man that's online trying to help men out as RP. Okay, listen. I'm not going to sit here and bicker with it. It is what it is. Whatever you want to say. But could it be as well that he might have just realized that you just ain't worth the squeeze? I mean, look at you. You look like one of his niggas. Now, maybe he just woke up one day. Maybe been hitting the gym. Maybe he can see he can do better. Why blame it on some content creators because you like to hate watch? See, what they do is, gentlemen, they hate watch us. And what do women do? They project onto us things they do. So they hate watch us, right? Giving themselves talking points and having some boogeyman to watch and, try to, what I'm saying, report your channels or whatever and blame everything on. We have nothing to do with these people. Look at this woman. Is that a nose ring as well? Look at these shoulders. If you looking at this woman right now, and I'm not trying to be mean, please, y'all, I'm not trying to be mean. But can you tell this is a woman? I'm serious. Looking at this angle, could you imagine? Maybe he just wanted to look at a woman, like a woman that looks like a woman. I'm just being real, man. I know it's easy to blame the boogeyman. RP podcasters, straw man, boogeyman. I get it. But these leftover women are always the ones, the usual suspects, before this becomes trendy, because I'm always starting some kind of trend. Usual suspect here. She ain't even trying to draw in her eyebrows. I mean, she look like a whole nigga. Nigga, please.
how the partnership ended. What did that look like? And I also want to know, how did it feel to lose somebody you thought you knew to something as trivial and shallow as red pill content?
I have two things for the men. Number one, what kind of a status do you have to be in with a woman before you buy her a Christmas gift? And number two, all of this nonsense about a coffee date not being a date. I've seen so many videos lately where they're like, a coffee date is not a date and it's for low value people. That is absolutely not true. And men who plan coffee dates, pay for coffee dates, and take a woman on a coffee date, you're A+. And remember, this is for men who are dating in their 40s.
Stop begging for the bare minimum. He got you flowers. That's normal.
Hey, man, that lady was in her 40s. She might have been talking to us in our 40s, but we don't date women in their 40s. Where do you get the audacity to think, like, don't get out of it. Ladies, talk on your level. You must be talking to the gentlemen that are in their late 50s, right? Because guys in their 40s and 50s, we get prime women. We don't get leftovers. Do you hear what we're saying to you? We don't get leftovers, not in this prime age. As hard as we're working out, I don't care about your little walk over there. You ain't doing the shit that we do to stay in shape. Nah. We get prime women, okay? Stop doing this, man. Never. If you're a guy in your 40s and 50s and you're dating women in your 40s and 50s, you're a leftover male. I want you to know that. There are too many women in their 20s and 30s that would love to have a man in his 40s with the salt and pepper going on, but still fit, have a young looking face. Skin is just, glow. What are you doing with yourself? You're a waste of talent, man. You know what I'm saying? You're just a waste. Let's get back to work.
He texted you back. That's normal. He's loyal to you. That's the bare minimum. Prince Henry really gave up his royal title for his wife. And some of y'all are still really out here losing sleep over some guy who won't even text you back. And this isn't Build-A-Bear either, ladies. We are not building a man. Stop finding men that are literally...
I got to speak on this as well. Listen, I want y'all to know that when y'all use this goofy analogy of this Peter Pan thing, and I'm talking to you content creators as well, you spiritual chicks that think that you're speaking in code, you low IQ fucking idiots. When you're out here talking this Peter Pan stuff, right? Never Neverland stuff. I want you to understand the fact that you needed to use something children's related to make an analogy about men. You couldn't find anything adult related to do it. You have to, this shows how child-minded you are. Like when people say you stop at the age mentally of 16, more like 13 or 7. You're using Peter Pan as a way to shade men, and you can't find nothing in the adult section to use for your goofy low IQ analogy. See, this is what we're talking about, right? And you think that you be saying something too. Y'all be throwing that junk around thinking you saying something. No. You're not saying nothing. It shows where you are mentally, you know what I'm saying, and where your mind is stuck at. You know what I'm saying? Peter Pan stuff. Listen, wanted to put that in there real quick because I'm hearing it a lot, you know what I'm saying, in the spiritual section and tarot readers, and y'all are kiki and nigga, you ain't fooling nobody. We know what you're trying to say, but it's just so low brow and so low IQ. Why even acknowledge it? But I'm a content creator, so I want to let you know. I have to let you know. Okay. No one's really going at that little thing because it's not important enough to get at. It's low brow and it makes us feel dumber even talking about it. Like, I know I just got dumber. I feel like I'm even speaking more dumb now. You know what I'm saying? You guys smash